Alright, welcome back for another video. We're going to do some testing some SNES games I got over the past 2 or 3 months. So let's get started. Bought another copy of Zelda, Link to the Past. So let's try it out. Using a real SNES. It is stock. Nothing has been done to it as far as modifications go. And I will play a little bit of the game just to make the video worth my time and y'all's time. Okay, so yeah, this game is a classic. I still remember getting it when I was out of town back in 1992 as I think it was like a birthday gift. Unfortunately, I don't have that copy anymore. The boxes I think were thrown away, unless I find them. You know, my old SNES game boxes. But I have a box copy I got years ago with my grandmother that has sentimental value. It did even when she was alive, but now it has even more since she's gone. Because we would go on hunts for, I'd help her find books at the half-price bookstore. Ones that were, all over the DFW Metroplex. Back in like we did that from like, I don't know, 2011 till about 2014, 15 when her health started going downhill. And playing with a real official SNES controller, an original from the 90s. Not one of these, crappy knockoff controllers. This is the SNES 102. Came in a bundle with a bunch of just older, the first release of the SNES controller, and those all eventually failed on me for one reason or another. All the buttons sticked. One was in good shape. The face buttons were fine. It was one of the shoulder buttons were broken. But so all I could do was salvage these screws from that controller. Yeah, I mean, I've played this game many times. Actually, funny enough, never beat it over the years. Kind of came close here recently on Switch, and I want to get back to that and beat that. Before the game is taken off. The service is shut down, really. But yeah, this game, absolute classic nonetheless. I own 2 different hacks of the game on cartridge form. One that's even boxed. Doesn't have a manual, but I thought it was pretty cool. They people that put it together took the time to make a box for it. I don't know if that was the seller or the team that made it. I don't know. It was probably a little bit of both. Yeah, getting back to getting to the reason I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've been busy. Got a new roof put on the house 2.5 weeks ago. So that was really great. Very excited about that. I was very happy when it was finished. So that had been, needed to be done for quite a while. That also fixed a leak in the roof that was causing water to drip down into my bathroom because the wall had, a small hole had formed in the wall. And we had a squirrel in there, a rat, numerous times scratching at the drywall behind my bed here, and even below where the bed is situated, further down the wall. Anyways, so, you know, we wondered, hey, is it a rat? Is the squirrel? Never found out, so we put balls, you know, rat bait, poison up in the attic, spices, since we did have one in our a squirrel in our chimney enclosure, which is enclosed in wood, and that got the squirrels out of there. But and that was repaired as well when the guys did the roof. They did both at the same time, which is great. You know, kill two birds in one stone. But yeah, there's basically a huge hole where some wood is rotted away in the what do you call it? The fascia of the house or something. I don't know. I forget what it's called. But that's gonna get repaired eventually too. But that does leave the attic still open for critters to get in. Strangely, none have got back in. I think a mouse was in there for a couple of days here recently. But yeah. Funny enough, I took that day off, which was a Thursday. I had no clue the work was going to be done that day. So it was not a peaceful day like I wanted it to be, but you know, I was able to relax, mostly. So yeah, been doing that, a lot of working. Gonna take a hiatus from buying as much things, for sure. I gotta catch a bunch of debt from that. It's a really time that I do that, and this game has just awesome music in it. Really makes good use of the Sony sound chip that is inside the system. I'm gonna get this off this music here. Yeah, epic soundtrack in here. Hopefully this is coming through really good on the camera. I'm trying to get the best view I can on this TV without showing too much junk below it. It's a mess of wires down there. But yeah, this game works. I just clean these like most people would with Q-tip and isopropyl alcohol. Get any gunk off the contact pins. Oops. I do have another method, which includes, you know, Q-tips, deoxit, which is just like a liquid solution, kind of not watery, but yeah, it does the job. It cleans even like the most clean looking game that won't work. It'll make it work, and I did have that situation with one game, the last batch of SNES games I bought off Whatnot. I was sitting there looking at the pins like, this is clean, you know, as it can be. I even, you know, took it apart, looked at the pins, you know, closer up, just with the, you know, without the shell on the game. Thought, you know, this is crazy, this is not working. But yeah, the deoxit will make your games work. I mean, if, you know, if there's nothing wrong with the game internally, of course, that solution won't fix that. You gotta replace capacitors or maybe even a save battery to get the game working again. Some games do require that, I guess, to make it even work, which is really strange. Yeah, I love this game. I played it, on Game Boy Advance, SNES, the first time I ever played the game. And my preferred way to play the game, really. Yeah, we'll do a full playthrough of this game, either with this phone camera or a new phone. Kind of want a new phone already. This one, battery life is kind of dwindling. Not quite as good as it used to be, but I'm using a whole lot more than I did with, the other phones, so. So I can see why, things just wear down. That's fine. That's why we buy them, to use them, enjoy them. Okay. So we're gonna play another one. Let's try Final Fantasy again. This one initially didn't work. This doesn't work. I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, it may work now. Yes. See, never played this one really. Very briefly. And I have Mystic Quest as well, so. Yeah, this one has epic music in it, as most people know. Uh-oh. That solves that. Again, another epic soundtrack. Another fight. Crap. Okay, this one works, and this game will possibly trigger a copyright thing. Works. It's awesome. One that I've wanted for a long time. Just one game that won't work with my SNES EverDrive. Damn it. This system's finicky. System has a lot of dust in it. From sitting around, I guess. Okay, here we go. This one's probably worn out, so I have another one. That way it'll work. So, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Sit on a chair further away so you guys may have trouble hearing me. I'm going to try to speak up as much as possible. actually never played this game. Yeah, I never played this game. I wanted to for a long time, and I probably briefly did. When I was emulating these games back in 2007, 2009, something like that. Or no, 2009. But since this game will work with my SNES EverDrive for some reason, I think the firmware may be out of date or has the wrong firmware from the seller I got it from, but everything almost all other, or some of the other special chip games do work with it. But yeah, this game was a little pricey, but whatever, you know. Paid less than the going rate for it from a seller online, so. Okay. This is made by Square and Nintendo. And there's the new Super Mario RPG. Oh, no. Okay. So we don't want to run into these guys. Oh man. We can't avoid some of them though, unfortunately. They don't miss on their hits, like in the Final Fantasy games, unfortunately. And when they attack you, they all attack you, you know, take turns attacking. So. Uh-oh, we're stuck. There's no other way but forward. So someone has Princess Peach up there, they're holding her. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't remember knowing someone that had this game that I can think of, possibly. Maybe one of our babysitters did, that, you know, lives down near the park that I still live near, actually, you know, pretty close to, less than a mile away. About a half mile. Anyways, yeah, that babysitter's son had, you know, like a little collection of Hot Wheels. He didn't want people to touch them too much. You know, he lets you look at a few, but then he'd get upset. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I still got a good little stack of games to show you guys. Yeah, this one's fun. There's the new remake of this game on Switch. Thought about getting that or getting this. This obviously is more expensive. Not by much though. So this came out the same year that Super Mario 64 did. Yeah, this is a game late in the system's life. By 1997, the system, or probably late 1997, Nintendo was no longer making games for the SNES. They had, put their full focus on, or just about put their full focus on the N64 as far as consoles go. Yes, they had the Game Boy Color out at the time, I believe, or almost. Anyways, yeah, this is a fun one. We're definitely gonna play more of this one. I'd like to get to a saving point here. Yeah, I just haven't had the energy to make a video lately until now. Yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff. I mean, to play and show you guys and just enjoy off camera as well. I mean, I still enjoy it mostly the same on camera. Obviously I have to talk when on camera, but yeah, awesome, 3D sprites and stuff here, and sprites and all that. Music as well is very good. I'd say it's like CD quality music. Okay, I don't know how that side will go. Okay, so where do I get health? Alright, check on my health. Okay, so it's got the classic square, square look. Okay. We'll see if these games actually save as well. It's another test I want to run on some of these that can save. I have 3 of them that can save that I know of. This game, Final Fantasy 2, and Zelda Link to the Past. Okay. Come back down. Closer to the system. I get called away to take care of something, so the video may end sooner than, I want it to. So I'm going to play Miss Pac-Man. I also have the game for the Sega Genesis. Then I have all these wonderful, N64 controllers, the Tribute 64 controller, the Grape official translucent N64 controller, turquoise, banana yellow, Toys R Us gold, Pokemon controller, which I almost gave up on. The gold may not be Toys R Us exclusive. It's the mean green one that is Toys R Us exclusive. I actually have 2 turquoise ones, like 3 gray, and then some others original to my childhood collection. Definitely got the sound down on this one. So it's like a modern, updated version of the arcade game. Still good. Yeah, they got the sound down really well. And it is actually different from the OG a little bit. It seems that way. Try and get everything here. All the power pellets. All the tricks, to avoid all these little bastards. Know which ones are faster than others. Ow. Yeah, this one works. This one, a lot of these are pretty cheap, so I got them. So if you enjoy them, that's the whole point. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just the truth. I don't know if this has the arcade scenes, cutscenes. Is this the same level? There's no variation to it. Alright, that one. I mean, the label's beat up on this one, but I think I got a pretty good deal on it. Next. Oh. Show the labels. Tasmania. Rented this one back in the day, but never bought it, didn't, Okay, good, it works. Then I also have Roadrunner. I meant to pull that out. Made by Sunsoft. They had the Batman license as well. I don't want to play that too much. I don't think I enjoyed this game. That's why we never bought it back in the day. See, that kind of has that scalar look, the Sega scalar look to it. Or really mode 7. I don't know if it used mode 7 though, truly. Oh. Yeah, this one actually is enjoyable. I played it on emulator and didn't like it, but probably because the way it looked on my computer at that time. But it looks great here. Game looks great. Beautiful game. Sprites. Shoot. Check out that little guy on the road. It's easy to pass them up because I'm not looking out for that. Oh, I thought he had like a bomb or something. I didn't know what to expect. Okay, so I think I just went through a checkpoint. So I got 3 more games I can show you guys. I think I'm supposed to get the little canaries. The yellow ones. Birds. I'll be going on vacation soon. Of course, y'all guys won't see any gameplay videos that week. I mean, I have Wi-Fi there at the place I'm going to. Maybe I'll do another food review, but I have not. Dang. I'm really trying out any new foods or reviewing, in my opinion. I mean, I had some 7-Eleven pizza the other day. Okay, so we got all the birds. And I've had their chicken, 7-Eleven chicken, many times. So that's fun. The label's actually in pretty good shape, too. Alright, we'll do off-road. The Baja. No, that's startup right away. Okay. Leland Interactive Media. Don't think I played this. This game. Seen some gameplay footage of it, you know, it looked fine. Oops. 93,000. Okay, let's restart. Maybe I trade with sports. This one was pretty cheap. I mean, what? Didn't break the bank at all, nowhere near. There are a few more games that I meant to test, you know, from my recent purchases. So the goal here is not to kill the opponents. Let me get this bag of money here. Ah, missed it. What was I saying? Anyways, you know, those are actually in these really cool plastic protective sleeves. Kind of almost don't want to take them out of that, but yeah, I'm gonna test those out too in another video. I don't want to do everything at once, you know. I want to leave some stuff behind for a future video because I don't really know how many more games I truly am gonna buy. I mean, I did order one thing on eBay, a couple things, SNES related, on Monday, and I haven't bought anything else since. You know, I don't want to just buy and not use this stuff. You know, enjoy it and spend too much, overspend. You know, living beyond my means. I can just simply cannot do that anymore. Can I still buy things and enjoy them? Yeah, and show them to you guys, sure. But yeah, the days of being reckless, just they have to be over. Stats like this was Trade West's answer to Electronic Arts Road Rash series in a way. Yeah, this game is very fluid. The vehicle is kind of somewhat damaged, I guess. I'm replacing my 6th. Whoa, shit. Oh, man. I only got one rank ahead here. Just missed the nitro. Ah, you asshole. Yeah, the nitro doesn't work that well. Might just rank out because I'm gonna freaking die here. Yep. Okay, that was fun. And the Dual Test Drive 2. I think this is also on PlayStation, I want to say. Really almost bought that too, but decided not to. I think the inside of the system got dusty again, so the games don't always work right away. This one might need a cleaning. Oops. There we go. Distinctive Software Inc. Made by these guys. Okay, we have to go back to the chair. Really didn't know this game was on the system. So it looks like it's kind of similar to some people said this game is pretty boring. It's not much to it. You get this front inside view. Bugs on the windshield. Oh, there's a cop indicator, I think. Ah, shoot. So I have 4 lives left, essentially. I'm not sure where the gas gauge is.
game over, man.
So we're just gonna do a few more. And this stack is over, or this video is over. Did I test Jeopardy already? So I might need the cleaning, we'll see. Ah, damn. Look like I almost did it. Oops, once again knocked over the camera. Really gotta get the proper tripod for this thing. Really help these videos out. Ah, shoot. This one may not work. Pretty sure this SimCity works. It's already, I may have already tested this one. The pins are really clean, so. Ah. I don't know if it's the video connection on this thing or what, but things are pretty damn finicky. Extremely clean. Okay. Well, that really concludes the video, guys. I wanted to do more, but it's just not going to work out. So thank you very much for watching, commenting, and subscribing.